BusyBox's expert information on finding a bargain property. How do you evaluate what a property is worth?
The only way to really evaluate how much a property is worth is by looking at comparables. What price have similar properties sold for recently? Because at the end of the day, that is going to be what a valuer bases his valuation on. So it's about doing your research, talking to estate agents, looking through the local newspapers, going on the internet, researching things like the Land Registry website, which contains details of all sales in England and Wales that have taken place and the prices that were paid. There are other websites out there which have similar comparables. And it's about looking at that and then forming an opinion based on what's happened to the market, the housing market in general, since since those sales figures were done, and then coming to a logical decision in terms of what a property might be worth, and then taking into account, of course, the condition of the property and any adverse or positive factors about it.
How do I make money when I buy a property?
The way to make money when you buy a property is to buy at the right price, and that's about getting it at the cheapest possible price from your point of view. So it's all about negotiation and having facts and figures at your fingertips to enable you to embark on that negotiation process in the most effective way. So you've got comparables to show a seller, you've got information from Land Registry websites, you've got things that estate agents have sold recently, so you can actually say, look, this is what something has sold for that's similar to this, and this is all I'm willing to pay. The ability to act quickly and actually move the deal on quickly will be viewed very positively. So if you can say, look, I can act within 2 weeks and actually give you the money, it might be less than you actually want, but at least you'll have it quickly. And then get the professionals on your side, talk to local estate agents, tell them what you're trying to achieve, and get them to be your best friend.
How can I find a bargain property?
You're probably not going to find a bargain property in the window of your average estate agent, but your estate agent can actually be your best friend if you go in and talk to them about what you're trying to achieve, so that if something comes onto their books, they can let you know about it straight away. There are places where there are classically discounted properties, auctions being one of them, probate sales, things like that. These properties are going to be discounted from what other properties that are similar might be sold for, because they're being sold under what we call distressed circumstances. Do those things, do your research, make sure that you know what kind of prices you should be paying for these properties, and you could end up with a bargain.
How do I know if it is a bargain property?
The term bargain means different things to different people. If I'm looking at property as a long-term investment, then I'll be looking for something which is sustainable over the long term. Rental potential, potential for possibly enhancement, potential for conversion, say, to flats when it's a house. You know, bargain just doesn't necessarily just mean the price you're actually going to pay. It can be the potential. So if you can see potential, if you know what you're doing, then you can actually build in your own bargain. It's about spotting the opportunities, and that's all about research and gaining knowledge.
What tips do you have for finding a bargain property?
You're most likely to find a bargain property in an area that you know like the back of your hand. So often it pays to specialise in one specific area. Once you've got that area, you can target, you can do things like leaflet drops, putting things through people's doors saying, are you interested in selling? Look through the local newspapers, look out for auctions, look on the internet and check. And just really, it's about spotting the opportunity and sometimes just being in the right place at the right time.
www.busybox.com